Hey everyone, it's Health Whisperer, and you know what? Today we're diving into something that affects all of us, whether we realize it or not. It's about the power of words and how they can shape our relationships, our self-esteem, and even our future. Words are like magic spells. They can heal or hurt, build or break. So let's get into it. Sometimes I feel like Michael Scott. Remember when he said, "Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going, I just hope I find it along the way." It's funny, but it's also so true. We've all had those moments where we speak before we think, and then we're left scrambling to make sense of our own words. Yeah, well, words can be like that. They can just tumble out and you wish you could stuff them back in. It's like trying to put toothpaste back in the tube. Impossible and messy. But why do we do this? Why do we sometimes say things we don't mean or that we regret? We've all been there, right? Said something we wish we could take back. Maybe it was in the heat of the moment, or maybe we were trying to be funny and it just didn't land. Whatever the reason, the impact of our words can be lasting. It's because words have power. They can build people up or tear them down. Think about a time when someone said something that really lifted your spirits. Now think about a time when someone's words cut you deeply. The emotional impact is real, and it can linger for a long time. They can strengthen relationships or totally wreck them. No pressure, right? It's a lot to think about, but it's also empowering. Knowing the impact of our words means we have the ability to choose them wisely and use them for good. So, in this video, we're going to talk about 7 things you should probably keep to yourself. These are the kinds of things that, if said, can lead to awkward moments, hurt feelings, and even damaged relationships. But don't worry, we're not just going to focus on the negative. We'll also talk about what you can say instead to keep things positive and constructive. Think of it as a little self-help guide to avoid those awkward moments and keep your relationship strong. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be understood and appreciated, and the right words can help us achieve that. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to be a person known for putting their foot in their mouth. It's not a great reputation to have, and it can be hard to shake once it's there. But the good news is, with a little mindfulness and practice, we can all get better at choosing our words wisely. Trust me, I've been there. I've made my fair share of verbal blunders, and I've learned a lot from them. It's all part of the journey of becoming a better communicator and a more empathetic person. Let's learn from my mistakes, people. Together we can navigate the tricky waters of communication and come out stronger on the other side. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into the 7 things you should probably keep to yourself. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Okay, first up, let's talk about money. It's a topic that often makes people uncomfortable, but it's an essential part of our lives. Whether we like it or not, money plays a significant role in our daily decisions, our future plans, and even our relationships. Or more specifically, your income. Your income is the foundation of your financial health. It determines your ability to pay bills, save for the future, and enjoy life's little luxuries. But discussing it openly? That's a whole different ballgame. It's a sensitive subject, kind of like discussing politics at a family reunion. You know those heated debates that can turn a pleasant evening into a battleground? Talking about income can have a similar effect. You know it might cause a scene, but sometimes you just can't help yourself. Maybe you're proud of a recent promotion or a big bonus and you want to share your excitement, or perhaps you're struggling and need advice. Either way, the topic of income is a double-edged sword. Here's the thing, folks. Sharing your income details can sometimes invite unwanted attention. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the perceptions and emotions those numbers evoke. People might start seeing you differently, and not always in a good way. It can spark jealousy, resentment, even tension among friends and family. Imagine your friend who's been struggling to make ends meet hearing about your big raise. Or a sibling who feels they're not as successful as you. These feelings can create invisible barriers in relationships. Not exactly the kind of drama you want in your life, right? We all strive for harmony and understanding in our relationships, but money has a way of complicating things. It's a delicate balance to maintain. Imagine telling your friends about your big raise, only to see their smiles fade a little. It's not that they aren't happy for you, but it can make them reflect on their own financial situations. Suddenly the room feels a bit colder, the conversation a bit stiffer, or sharing your salary with a coworker, and suddenly the vibe feels different. Awkward. In the workplace, income disparities can lead to feelings of unfairness and competition. It can change the dynamics of teamwork and collaboration, making it harder to work together effectively. So, what's the solution? Should we all just keep our income a secret? Not necessarily. It's about finding the right balance and knowing your audience. Sometimes it's okay to share, especially if it can help someone else, but always be mindful of the potential impact. At the end of the day, your income is a personal matter. It's a part of your life that you have control over. Share it when you feel it's appropriate, and keep it private when you think it's best. The key is to be considerate and thoughtful about how your financial information might affect those around you. Remember, money is just a tool. It's meant to serve you, not define you. Use it wisely, and don't let it come between you and the people you care about. After all, the true value of your income lies in how it helps you build a fulfilling and happy life. Alright, moving on to something we all have: weaknesses. Nobody's perfect, and that's totally okay. We all have those little insecurities and vulnerabilities that keep us up at night. But here's the thing, sharing them with the wrong people can be like giving them ammunition. Not cool, right? I mean, think about it. Have you ever confided in someone only to have them use that information against you later? Yeah, it's the worst feeling ever, like you just drank a gallon of beet juice. You feel terrible, and you're not sure why you did it in the first place. Alright, number 3 on our list of things you probably shouldn't be shouting from the rooftops: your future plans. Now, I'm not saying you can't tell anyone, but maybe hold off on those mass emails about your master plan to take over the paper industry, you know? First of all, remember how much you love surprises? Yeah, well, so does everyone else. Think about it. Wouldn't you rather be blown away by your friend's awesome news when it actually happens, instead of hearing about it for 6 months straight beforehand? Alright folks, let's talk about family for a sec. Now, I love my family, you love your family, but that doesn't mean we need to air out all our dirty laundry in public, right? Family problems, as we all know, can be complicated, messy, and, well, pretty personal. And just like you wouldn't post your browser history for the world to see, some things are best kept within the family circle. Alright, let's be real for a second. Relationships can be tough. Even the best of us have our ups and downs, our disagreements, and maybe even the occasional screaming match over who ate the last slice of pizza. But here's the thing. Nobody wants to be bombarded with a play-by-play of your relationship drama every time they check their social media feed. Okay, so you just did something really awesome, like seriously awesome. You helped an old lady cross the street, you rescued a kitten from a tree, you even volunteered at a soup kitchen. You're basically a superhero. But here's the thing, you don't want to go around bragging about it. It's like, remember when Michael tried to impress everyone with his world's best boss mug? Yeah, not a good look. The truth is, true generosity is its own reward. When you do something good, let the act speak for itself. Alright folks, let's talk about something a little delicate here. Personal beliefs and opinions. Now, we all have them. It's what makes us unique, right? But here's the deal. Not everyone needs to hear them. It's like, remember when Michael declared bankruptcy to the entire office? Yeah, not exactly the best time or place. Sometimes it's best to keep your thoughts to yourself, especially when it comes to sensitive topics like politics, religion, or even that controversial new season of your favorite show. Trust me, you don't want to be that guy who starts a heated debate at a dinner party. So, there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through some pretty important territory today, covering the 7 things you should really think twice about sharing. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and let our words fly without a second thought. But as we've seen, the consequences can be far-reaching and sometimes irreversible. Let's recap those 7 things. First, personal grievances. It's tempting to vent about someone who's wronged you, but airing your dirty laundry can often do more harm than good. Second, financial details. Sharing too much about your financial situation can lead to envy, judgment, or even exploitation. Third, intimate details about your relationships. While it might feel cathartic to share, it can breach trust and privacy. Fourth, your future plans. Sometimes keeping your goals to yourself can help you stay focused and avoid unnecessary pressure. Fifth, your good deeds. Boasting about your kindness can come off as insincere and self-serving. Sixth, your weaknesses and insecurities. While vulnerability can be powerful, sharing too much can sometimes be used against you. And finally, gossip. It might seem harmless, but it can damage reputations and relationships. Look, I know sometimes it feels good to get things off your chest, to spill the tea, to vent your frustrations. But remember, words have power. Once they're out there, you can't take them back. They can linger in the minds of others, shaping their perceptions and actions. So before you share that juicy piece of gossip, or launch into a passionate diatribe about your least favorite coworker, take a moment to pause. Reflect on the potential impact of your words. Are they necessary? Are they kind? Are they helpful? It's easy to get swept up in the heat of the moment, especially when emotions are running high, but taking a step back can make all the difference. Consider the ripple effect your words might have. Will they build someone up or tear them down? Will they inspire or will they divide? Choose kindness, choose compassion, and choose your words wisely. It's not about censoring yourself or being inauthentic. It's about being mindful and intentional with your communication. After all, our words are a reflection of our character and our values. Think about the impact your words might have. Will they contribute to a positive and supportive environment, or will they create tension and conflict? It's a powerful choice we make every day, often without even realizing it. And remember, it's never too late to change the way we communicate. If you find yourself regretting something you've said, take responsibility and make amends. Apologize if necessary, and learn from the experience. Growth comes from recognizing our mistakes and striving to do better. So as we wrap up, I encourage you to be more mindful of your words. Think twice before you speak and consider the lasting impact your words can have. Let's create a culture of kindness and respect, where our words uplift and inspire rather than harm and divide. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more life advice from yours truly, the Health Whisperer. Your support means the world to me, and it helps us continue to create content that makes a difference. Stay awesome, stay kind, and remember, your words have the power to change the world. Use them wisely. Until next time, take care.